What is up, guys? Is here bringing you another Bands of Snow War recap. Let's get right to it. So, uh, 2 wars ago, we went up against Pekanbaru only, whatever that means. And as you can see, it was a 26-20 win. And there's only a couple attacks I want to show from this one, and then there's a few I want to show from the next war. So the attack from this one is going to be Swaggy taking on their number 4. And as we can see here, he has a Queen Walk queued up with 6 dragons, a couple wizards, and some wall breakers. So I really like the attack on this base. It was executed perfectly, and let's see how he did it. So right here, he's going to start out with his queen. He's going to drop her at this dark barracks over here. And she's going to start working on some of that trash buildings. And the way he dropped her was perfect, because this way he can drop one wizard up top to create a little bit of a funnel. And he's leaving her breadcrumbs to where she can walk down, which is where he wants her to go. And she's just going to have buildings there to follow, rather than just dropping her down there, letting her clear a circle, and it just being a hit and miss on where she goes. So as soon as she takes out this trash, she's going to step up, take out this wizard tower, and step up, one-shot that archer tower because it was right there. And she's going to take out the air defense, and right there you see that she has nowhere to go except down. Right here, the clan castle troops approach. He drops that poison, pops her ability, and right there, clan castle troops go down, and she's looking great at this point. There's a sweeper on the healers, so she's going to start taking a little bit of damage. But right here, there's only a mortar shooting her. So healers or no healers, she's not going to go down. So right here, she's walking down. Over here, he drops a golem with some wizards to create that funnel. Drops a couple wall breakers. And as soon as that funnel is made, he's going to drop his king. He wants to make sure the funnel is made. Leaves that one breadcrumb. And right there, the king goes to that cannon. And the only place for the king to go is inside this compartment. So he's going to go in there, drop that jump, exposing 2 air defenses. Right here, King's going to take out the storage. There's 2 wizards stepping up to help. And as soon as this king goes down enough health to where his rage will put him back at full health, he rages him, because you want to get the full effect of the rage ability. And here, unfortunately, the king never makes it to the air defense, but his barbarians do. They do quite a bit of damage. And then there's a golemite and the queen step up, so it's going to go down. Up here, his dragons go in. He rages them at the queen. They take that out. And right here, as you can see, there's an archer tower, an X-bow, and a couple Teslas. Or 2 X-bows and a couple Teslas. But the X-bows aren't going to do anything. The Teslas might. So he drops that second rage to speed him up through. He takes a couple air bombs. But right here, as you can see, there's only 1 Tesla left. The archer tower has 2 dragons approaching it. There's a dragon on the X-bow, dragon on the Tesla, and once those go down, beautiful 3-star. Swaggy J killing it with a Queen Walk dragon. And right there, he's got the triple. Alright, the next attack is, it's not a 3-star, but it's J Money clutching out the 50%. Last second, you guys may have seen something similar to this earlier. It was an attack by Tricky Mickey called The Last Archer. And, well, J Money's bringing The Last Archer back. So let's watch. So right here, I'm going to speed up through this, but he drops a giant there to try to get that clan castle lure. But he's unsuccessful in getting it. So, right here, he starts his queen walk. And as you can see, he's got a max queen. Congrats, J Money. It's a beautiful achievement. I'm sure she's going to wreck during queen walks and whatnot. He drops that wizard on that side to create that funnel. I'm not sure if he was wanting her to walk up or if he dropped that there to just get some trash buildings out of the way, but I think she's going to end up walking downwards. And right here, some squishy troops come out of the clan castle, so Poison takes them out no problem. Queen's helping the Poison out. Healer's already in a rage, so she wasn't in any danger at all. She steps up right here, the enemy queen. She starts going down, pops that ability, saves her, drops his golems, some giants. One giant goes to walk for some reason, not sure why. I guess that wizard tower is closer. He drops that jump form, gets everything moving inside. He's got a line of wizards going in, uh, a bunch of giants, and unfortunately, his healers leave his queen for some golems, which they tend to do. He drops that earthquake to just get 50% out of those Teslas, Teslas, Infernos, and town halls. He's dropping those freezes, freezing the Inferno towers, letting everything walk up. The queen right there just takes out that town hall, so he's got the 1 star. She's working on this Tesla, which goes down. Unfortunately, the healers are not going to touch the queen anymore, so the queen's going to start to go down. But for right now, the Xbo's working on his healers, and right as those healers go down, the golems stop being healed up, and the Expo starts to go to town on his queen, and unfortunately she's going to go down. But right here, he's got a couple golems and some giants that were doing some work. He's at 47%. We can speed up a little bit through this part. They're going to town on a wall, and if you can tell, he drops that archer at the top. And right here, I believe this golem exploding is what is going to make that wall finally break. But as you can see, the archer at the top just slowly working on that building, trying to get it done. But they have such low DPS, it can't. The golem explodes at the bottom, takes that down. They walk up, take up the sweeper. They're at 49%. And golems go down, and right there, the archer comes in for the clutch 2%, or 2 stars, 50%, and then goes down. And J Money brings back the last archer, episode number 2, I guess you could say. Alright, let us go to. Well, let's boot that back up. Not sure what happened, but Clash just crashed on me, and I don't want to start the recording over. Sorry if that's lazy. But the next one we're going to look at is the one that just finished this morning. Yeah, that's not how you go to it. Go over here. And it's against Xapbkob UA. I'm guessing is how you're going to say it. But as you can see, we won it 39-36. The first attack we're going to look at is, I believe, Remy taking on their 10. And right here, he's got a Penta queued up. And at the top, he drops 2 hogs, which pops the Tesla. And he does not get the Clan Castle lure because they did not make it that far inside. And over here, he's going to drop his king to get the lure. But what I would have personally done is just drop 1 balloon that's going to go within range. Because with since he's doing a strictly air attack, with the balloon, you're going to know you're either going to get the lure or you're going to know if it's a hound or not, depending on if anything comes out, instead of wasting the king, which could have done a lot on cleanup. But it works out for him, so no judgment. He sees it's a hound, so he just continues on with his attack, sends in 3 hounds the first air defense and 2 hounds the second. And right here, drops a rage over the hounds because as soon as the queen pops one, right there, you see 3 rage pups get on her, and she starts to go down quick. Everything was distracted on the hounds, so only lost a couple pups before she went down. Right here, sends in his balloons behind him to get raged up. He's got 2 rages for the beginning, and 2 rages for the second 2 air defenses. Right there, rage balloons. The last hound goes to the wimpy air defense, and he's got a clump of balloons that are rage, and they're going to work their way right there. Air defense goes down, and right here he's got 1 Tesla, 2 Archer Towers, Wiz Tower, and Expo. And this Expo is just turning like crazy, focusing on all the little pups. Right here, locks onto a balloon, but by that time, as soon as it goes down, there's nothing left that can save this base. Beautiful Penta. Remy, you know I'm always a fan of Penta, so watching someone else pull it off always makes me happy. And you can see right here he's got a queen, bunch of pups for cleanup, couple balloons. He could have brought an archer in his camp, or two archers for the two corner huts, but he had more than enough time to get it done. Alright, let's see. Our second attack is going to be Frankie over here, crushing it with a Go Vaho. And as you can see, pretty weird base design, but Remy kills it. Or Frankie kills it, sorry about that. He drops two golems, just distracts every defense right there, drops a line of wizards, just creating those funnels. And since they were distracted right there, the wizards are able to step up, take out the archer towers in the corners. He wall breakers in that middle compartment, which reroutes his golems right here, sends in all his Valks from behind. His Valks are going to go in there, take out the air defense, the Wiz Tower, and take that jump because that jump is right there. You know they're going to go forward. They're not going to step out, get distracted on a wall or anything like that. He drops a heal for him. So as you can see right there, all his high damage Teslas, mortars, and Xpos are in the center right there. So he's able to send his Valks in there, drop a heal on him, and as you can see right there, all his Valks are still up. These pups, like we've said before, the only thing that can really damage Valks are Clan Castle troops, and pups are considered that. So they're going to start taking out some of his Valks, and as you can see here, he already started his Hounds. So you can start that again. His pups are distracted on his Valks since they have high hit points. His Hounds are I'm just tempted to say Hounds. His Hogs are in there. He drops a heal on them around where those two bombs were. Fortunately, they only trigger one at a time. He has a heal on them, so they were fine. They're going to step up in this last compartment and take out the last few defenses. He's got the Queen still up there doing some cleanup. He's got some Wizards on the other side doing cleanup. And right there, last defense goes down. He's still got two Valks left, a bunch of cleanup troops. Just very nicely done, Frank. I know you love your Valks, so hopefully with this coming update, they don't nerf their hit points too much. I feel like with the damage increase and slight hit points reduction, they're just going to be more monsters, honestly. I feel like still in a heal, they're not going to be able to get taken out, and damage is just going to be crazy that they're going to be dishing out. Alright, next attack is going to be, I believe it's